What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj and this is Tad. And today we are on Supergirl Season 6, Episode 15, A Hope for Tomorrow. So Nixley just got... What totem did she get? Was it the... Because she had the courage... No, Kara got the totem. Wait, what happened last episode?
Kara got the totem. She was overwhelmed with courage. She was overwhelmed with compassion, and she couldn't take it. So she gave it back, I think.
No, she was trying to. She's feeling compassionate for everybody, and everybody was fighting. So she threw the totem out the ship to, and Kara caught it. And then she was like, she came back too, and she's like, "Why would you let me do that?" Yeah. So that's how that ended. I feel like I'm missing something, but Alex and Kelly, it seemed like we're going to adopt that child, which I hope they do because that little girl was precious. And Alex has always wanted, a kid, and so much so that ruined her relationship with, what was her name? Sawyer. I remember her last name was Sawyer.
I don't even remember her name.
Maggie Sawyer, I believe her name was. Oh. But, yeah, so much so that they didn't work out because Maggie didn't want kids, but Alex really does. So I hope that's how her story ends with her and Kelly starting a family, because I love both of those characters so much, and that little girl was precious, and they did her dirty. And that little girl... So...
Go protect her, sweetie. Keep her safe.
She said, I don't even know how I did it. I'm like, that precious child. Like, what?
Right.
Alex was like, I would have punched him in the face. I'm like, I know that's right, Alex, but... Supergirl was a little ignorant with the last episode, flicking bullets and stuff at people's heads.
That don't even make no sense. Like...
They got me with that one, but we're going to see what they got. It's the final season, baby. A couple more episodes left. Let's see what they got. Full and other reactions are available on Patreon. Looks like she's drawing McGann.
Esme's not here yet, right? I didn't miss it?
No, you're safe.
Okay. No, Kelly's still on her way.
McGann has a
Did you really have to bring the whole store? I mean, she's just one little girl. One really little girl. God, she's so cute.
You
guys are painting an entire wall.
Excuse me?
This is what the girl deserves.
Represents hope and dreams. The guardian protector to keep all who enter safe.
And this is every stuffed animal and blanket she ever got me to make me feel more comfortable when I first landed. Look.
You're gonna make a great Aunt Kara.
Thank you, Grandpa John.
Supergirl.
Mama Alex, I can't believe this is actually happening. It's like I can't breathe. I'm so excited, and then I'm just terrified. I just can't. Here it is. This is your room. Come look.
This is really my room?
Yes, and we hope that you like it. But if you don't, we can change anything, or we can change everything. If there's a game that you don't like, we'll just ditch it. You like the bedspread? Totally fine. So
Alex,
desk or the rocket ship. If there's Alex, I think she's got it. Of course she does.
Would you like me to help you find a spot for your lovey?
I think I can find a place for her myself.
She's very independent. I love it.
I'm sorry.
She lost her dog.
Again, I promise.
Oh, sweetie, you're not in trouble. You're not in trouble. It's okay.
She's probably used to getting in trouble for using her powers.
Behind the case.
They got dampeners on her and shocked them.
Huh.
That was a
What a
different...
curious world this is.
I know, but it was
That this
still...
journalist...
I think that was just that one lady. But I mean, there probably been similar treatments.
Supergirl and her colleagues are trying to protect people. If they would just leave me alone, I'd be free to collect all the totems and I'd get out of their way.
That ain't gonna be that easy. Nice try.
They tell tales to make themselves look like the hero.
Bro, she is the
That's
hero.
what my father did.
Villains.
Every villain is a hero in their story.
I hate seeing your powers diminished by these superheroes. And I thought with this, maybe it'll give you some of your magic back and allow you to use the one totem you have the way it was meant to be used. To get the rest of the totems. Starting with the Hope Totem.
You evil bastard.
It works. That was awful. Oh my gosh, she was so embarrassed and so scared. Okay, well, I mean, she's just coming into her powers and doesn't know how they work. Must be so overwhelming. You can help her figure out her powers and help her feel comfortable experiencing them. Yeah.
Yeah, you've dealt with aliens in real life.
Tell me, do either of you have any sense what her preference for building block sets might be? Castle Theme park or train?
He got Shrek fingers.
Train. Sorry.
He did.
Well, I hate to be rude, but I really don't like things being pointed at me.
Oh, Jean's finally in his Martian form.
Frozen in fear. Seems I'm a match for you once again.
There we go.
I guess that depends who you hit it with.
Keep her distracted. I'm going over the force field.
I can't hear
Esme, these are my co-workers. This is Lena, and this is William, and this is Brainy. Everyone, meet Esme.
Hello, Esme. It's very good to meet you.
You're very pretty.
Yes, she is.
Thank you.
Kelly and I are looking to get her to feel a little more comfortable with her mimic powers, off the record.
Of course. Well,
Oh,
lucky for
mimic
you,
power, so she
I'm
copies
still
other
good
people's
friends with the
powers.
diarrhea lady.
Oh, that makes
This one time,
That's why
the
she was able to
diarrhea
breathe
lady and I
fire
socialized
when
with
you
one athlete
shot
friend of
fire.
ours, and
She
the
phased
diarrhea
because
lady
John was
unknowingly taps into the... How familiar are you with clue and quantum mechanics?
Sorry. Alex is
what?
like,
in hand-to-hand combat?
Okay.
Bro. She's. What?
To obtain the totem, inspire a hope that burns longer and brighter than the sun.
inspire hope.
Do either of you know what that alien did to my leaders? Half hour ago, they were finally starting to talk. Now they can't stop sniping at each other.
I can understand Casnia's anger. Corto Maltese did build an island in the Casnian Sea without permission and started drilling for oil.
That doesn't warrant either country aiming their nuclear arsenal at the other. The United States just needs the region to remain stable, which is what I've been trying to convince them both of.
John, maybe you should stay here and guard the peace talks in case they deteriorate or Nixley comes back.
I will talk them down again, so you superheroes can focus on capturing that alien.
This is your gauntlet. Inspire
With all
hope
due
within these people.
respect, Secretary. You're dealing with a magical energy source. My psychic abilities can't keep things calm. Besides, if she comes back, I'm the best defense you'll have.
Fine. Just don't get in my way.
Stop acting out.
And change into something so you don't have stage fright.
What? You know what? Next time the villain comes, you gonna handle it.
Where's the
I hate when
villain?
people do that. Like,
Oh, downstairs.
act like you got some power over me. I don't work for you.
Esme,
I'm here to help
get
you.
used to her powers.
I'm so tired.
I know that you're tired, Esme, I do. But I really think if we try again and you just push through, you're gonna feel a lot better about yourself, okay? And then you won't feel so overwhelmed by your powers. And so look, I even brought you Supergirl to mimic.
She don't. Oh, okay. Why she looking at it like that?
She has the same powers as your sister, Kara.
Oh.
You're the same person.
Not her figuring out the identity in 2 minutes, like a minute. She figured her whole identity out in 30
We
seconds.
talk about it, right?
And William couldn't do it in weeks.
No. I'm a Kryptonian. And the thing about Kryptonians is we get our powers when there's a yellow sun around like there is here on Earth. We can fly, we have heat vision. We also have this thing called super hearing, which can get a little overwhelming, but you just have to take it slow. Do you want to try?
Not super hearing. That one.
You close your eyes.
You
Right.
should do frost breath or something.
Big
Or
deep breath.
flying. Flying is fine.
And listen really closely to Alex's heartbeat.
Do you hear that? Yes, her heart is beating so fast.
Oh, hey, it's okay. You're okay. You're okay. It's just some construction outside. It's all right. Just don't let it distract you, okay? Just keep breathing and search for something new, okay? Do you hear that?
Yes.
That is the sound of a butterfly flapping its wings. That's one of my favorites.
Oh, I'd love to hear that.
What was that? Make it stop.
Just relax, all right? I just want you
Let's
to
try
just
something else.
push through
Yes,
and
why are we
focus
trying
on what
super
you
hearing?
want
We
here.
could try
You
flying.
really need to be able to control these
Okay, so
powers, and I
Sandra, she
feel
can
like
fly.
if you really try,
You know, if she
you're
leaves
gonna get
the
it.
area, she'll
Okay?
lose powers.
Okay, you're doing great. Deep breath, try again.
They gotta be in close proximity. Why are we using this power? Oh my god, Car, you.
Listen to that. You're horrible.
Yeah, y'all picked the wrong power. We should have been flying. Let her fly
You could have got
around.
her a lollipop and been like, okay, now breathe out air and freeze the lollipop.
I would have let her fly
You
around.
control
That would have
the
been
Totem's
fun.
magic that way.
Yes, but it's not quite enough.
Kara could have held her
Throw
hand.
her and then
No, not throw her.
throw her and catch her.
No, she's supposed to be able to fly.
I'm never going to complete the Hope Gauntlet before Supergirl does. Hope is her expertise. It's not mine. I should let Supergirl pass the gauntlet for me. If I let her obtain the Hope Totem, I can barter it and the Humanity Totem from her.
Huh? Not fine.
She's gonna make Supergirl trade it for something. She's gonna kidnap William and make Supergirl trade the totems for William's life. But the totems aren't gonna work for her if she doesn't pass the gauntlet, so wouldn't they essentially be useless anyway?
Yeah, but I guess
We are not the aggressors here. They are.
President,
Well, and I
Prime
guess
Minister, you're
technically
misinterpreting what I said.
Supergirl's not actively using the other totem, the humanity one. She didn't pass that gauntlet. So technically it's a
Keep lying,
dormant.
and we will retaliate.
Retaliate!
I'll finish you.
Gentlemen, I think it's wise for us to take a brief recess. You said you'd be able to keep them calm.
Shut up.
Yes, I did. But my psychic energy cannot undo the magic that's been used, and unfortunately, that magic is still growing.
If I can't help inspire hope in one little girl, how am I supposed to do it for the whole world and pass the hope gauntlet? And this world? How is any of this hopeful?
Things escalating at The Hague. Maybe you should just wipe those countries of their nuclear weapons. That'll bring out lasting peace and hope.
I wish I could, but unfortunately, I am forbidden from interfering in human history.
What is it?
Oh, she could go Nixley, I forgot.
Nixley. She's happy about something. Maybe she's already
She happy
figured
the
out
time she got a plan.
Children crying in fear that this conflict will soon escalate.
Well, that news
That's
is not
how
helping
it
me
is,
think of a
right?
way to pass the gauntlet.
This is right in your face, Kara. Like, go inspire hope to them. They're
Turning
scared.
off the news? I don't think so.
No. So Supergirl does hopeful things, but it's people like Kara that help frame the news in a way that makes it not scary and helps get the message out. It makes people hopeful.
Yeah,
Maybe
you don't
it's
have
time
to
for
spread
Kara
hope
to
by
try this gauntlet instead of Supergirl.
Okay, using her journalism.
Esme,
Yeah,
are
it's
you
hard
okay?
to
I know what happened earlier must have been
inspire
scary,
hope. Makes sense.
but we're here for you.
Um,
Getting comfortable mimicking other aliens' powers, it's gonna take some time.
Y'all shouldn't have
And I
had
know
to
that
do
Alex
the
is
first
sorry that
day
she
though.
pushed you.
Like, y'all just got her.
Hey, when we get home, why don't we finish decorating your room?
I think it's better if we don't. I think it's better if you just take me back to the group home.
Oh.
So my powers hurt you too.
Come on, Kelly. You had all the wisdom the other day.
Alright,
You got this.
where that at?
I guess this is just new territory for her. Kelly's been fighting for the other
really
thing for a
screwed
while.
up, Kelly. When Kara's powers overwhelmed Esme, I should have realized that she needed a break. But I just kept pushing her to keep going. It was like these instincts took
soldier.
over, and all of a sudden I'm acting more like a DEO drill sergeant than I am a mother. And it was exactly the wrong thing
Yeah.
to do.
She just told me that she thinks it's best if we take her back. And it wasn't because you pushed her. I think she is terrified of getting close to us.
Yeah,
She thinks we're gonna abandon her like everyone else
that
did.
makes sense.
And I'm a therapist. I should have realized that this morning.
Hey,
She didn't want to get too comfortable with all this nice stuff and
I
then
just
it be
want to
taken
do
away.
better for Esme.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
I know you do.
Me either.
Just
That's
wish we could
sad.
make her see that.
We can figure this out. We just gotta figure out a way to get her to see the truth.
Miss Ross is reading it now.
Oh, thanks, I'm here.
And Miss Rojas is returning it right to sender.
I knew it.
Was there a problem? Well, firstly, I don't know why you're suddenly doing stories on the Super Friends, which is William's exclusive. William's stories have been focusing more on the threat, and I was more interested in reporting on the positive developments happening in National City and around the world.
Why? The world isn't good, Kara.
That's not true.
What do you mean, why?
Oh, sure,
To spread hope.
bad things are happening, but if we only report on the negative stuff, then people will start to see and believe that the world is worse than it actually is.
Not you popping up at her job.
William Day.
I kidnapped her right in front of Kara. I can't do that.
You know, I'm a big fan of your work.
Can someone get a camera on this? Andrea.
Bruh.
Kara, do something slightly.
Idea.
Because I need to get a message out to Supergirl.
I will kill this man unless she brings me the Hope Totem and the Humanity Totem right here by sunset.
Thought you heard him.
Not you pulling out a stapler, sir. What are you gonna do
Right.
with a stapler?
I'm not going to play this game with you, Supergirl. Bring me the totems by sunset, or he dies. And after that, I will use the totem to make swathes of people feel fear until there's no hope left.
No, I'm not gonna go dropping her ice cream. Kara says, screw it, I'm just gonna do one at a time. I'm gonna save everybody in the city at once. That ain't gonna
That's
work.
not enough. You did 2 things, best.
You have failed the gauntlet.
Nixley's counting on Kara actually being able to get it. The totem might just be safer with nobody getting it. If neither of them can get it, then what?
I have no idea if trying and failing is making things worse for Secretary Brown. The situation at The Hague is devolving. We need to find Nixley or come up with some way to save William without giving her either totem. Please tell me you two have some good news.
Sorry, Kara.
Who's gonna tell her?
Nothing all day.
I haven't been able to locate Nixley, William, or Nexum ship anywhere.
My protective charm is more of a practice zap at the moment.
This is up to you. You need to think bigger.
Yeah.
Truth seeker.
Anyone who touches it, they can only tell the truth.
So that means when you're around him, you have his powers too. So you can be 100% absolutely certain that everything we say to you is the truth. We are never, ever gonna send you away, okay? No matter what you do, no matter what you say.
Well, that's a smart way.
Even if your powers get big and confusing, even if you never want to use your powers again, we're your family now, Esme. And we're gonna grow together. And you're gonna make some mistakes, and we're gonna make mistakes. I mean, I made mistakes earlier today, but we're gonna learn from one another. And the most important thing, through it all, we'll do it together.
I had a family before, but bad things happened to them. And then I was alone.
Do you want to know what your new family does for a living? We're superheroes. Yeah, so that means that you don't have to worry about us, because it's our job to face all the bad things. We're really good at it.
They are. Aw.
I believe you.
The talk's brought down completely.
That little girl
The
is an
Totem
amazing
prime minister
actress.
said
Let me
he felt
just say.
threatened.
She kills it.
If they launch those missiles, we will stop them.
We have to do more than that, John.
Didn't you say you weren't supposed to interfere?
I did, but someone is interfering with human history who doesn't care about humanity or hope. And I will do whatever it takes to protect this planet, including disarming those countries, so that the people don't have to fear tomorrow or the next day
That's
or
what
the next.
I believe Superman did in
That
Injustice.
burns longer and brighter than the sun. And get that totem.
He went and basically
I'm accessing
went to each country and
military
made them,
the location of
you
the
know,
missile
forced them
so
into
you
peace.
could direct you to them over combat. Colton Maltese just fired the first missile.
Are you serious? Oh, Kara, you have to stop that. Supergirl ain't been playing. They've been ruthless with all this destruction and chaos.
What?
Wow. They gonna keep firing? They said, oh, she gonna catch them? She gonna have to keep catch each and every one of them because I'm about to fire all of them. They be acting up.
For real. I wonder what's in there.
Chemicals. Now basically, even if the explosion doesn't kill you, the chemicals will spread into the air, and if you breathe them in, they'll slowly kill you painfully. You ain't never watched Fear the Walking Dead, but they're dealing with that now. You gotta wear gas masks just to be outside. It contaminates food, water, everything. Animals, everything dies.
How do they eat?
You don't. You die. That's the whole point of nuclear war. That's why it's kind of like forbidden. Because it kills everything.
She failed.
She got it.
You have performed
Lena, I'm heading your way now.
Okay.
Give me what I want
Make it.
first.
I hope she made a copy of it.
A copy of what?
Suit yourself.
Totem? Like a fake one? She shot her Lena's thing.
He's so
He's
slow.
magic against me.
Don't hurt him.
I'm not hurting him. You are.
You talk about me like I don't give a shit.
Nice, William. He said I can defend myself.
I won't be undone.
All you do, what? What is she doing? What just happened? She took it. She took it back.
But at least they got that one.
Do they?
Humanity, hope, and courage.
Oh, okay.
We
I
now
was
have
confused
3
with
of
Nixley
the
was
7 totems in our possession, and Nixley has none.
Today we were able to keep the totem safe from Nixley, but we might not be so lucky next time. And she's never going to give up. As long as we hold on to these totems, we run the risk of her eventually being able to assemble the Allstone.
Certainly it's a risk, but what
She's thinking about
alternative do we
destroying
have?
them.
Destroy the totems, just like we did the nukes.
The totems possess an ancient, deeply ingrained magic that we don't really understand. But what we do know is that each totem is related to an element: it's courage, hope, humanity. If we destroy the totems, that could affect the elements in the real world.
That may be true, but we don't have to destroy all 3 totems. So long as we destroy one, the Allstone will never be complete.
Honestly,
We've seen what happens when humanity
they
is
should just throw it
compromised.
in the
That is
Phantom
not an
Time. She ain't
option.
going back there.
And watching those diplomats today with their courage stripped away, I don't want to see what that looks like on a global scale.
It has to be hope. We proved that even when the world has lost all hope, we can be the example to bring it back. Even if there are consequences to destroying the hope totem, we can do it again.
Wait until you have another one. See how bad it does. Get it?
I don't think this is a good idea.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we showed you.
She threw it into the sun. Clara. Oh, God.
Are you serious?
I don't know if I would throw something that powerful into the sun, because if the sun gets destroyed or something.
Supergirl just destroyed the Hope Totem. Now the Allstone will never be whole.
What do you do now?
What is this?
It came back to her. The totem wasn't going to let itself be destroyed. Don't lose hope, devote your secret admirer. Wait, what? No, that's a watch. What?
Tiny.
Secret admirer.
Is that Alexa?
Yes. It's telling her to go get it from the sun. It's probably just sitting on the sun, not actually destroyed. But Nixley wouldn't have been able to go to the sun to get it. Wow.
And now she can.
And that's Lex's suit, so either the mama or Lex himself is watching the whole time. Because Lex, wasn't Lex able to like teleport or whatever?
Yeah.
So he teleported her to suit to go get it. So he's been watching, and I don't know if he has any like manipulation going on, but wow. Okay, Lex has his hand in this somehow.
Yeah.
He's gonna pop up in one of these last episodes and just unveil the whole grand scheme of things that he's been doing in the background that we don't even know about.
And it ain't gonna go anybody's way but his.
And it's gonna tie in everything, and we can be like, oh wow, I didn't even notice that. They just threw a curveball. Because I'm like, secret admirer, who knows her? That's, aside from her family. who disowned her basically.
And the public, but nobody's gonna want to admire her.
But how is Lex watching it on the alien ship though? Wow.
I don't know.
He's Lex.
Doing something.
He's Lex. Wow.
He.
Because I don't think the mama that smart, and I don't think she would really care.
Yeah.
But his mortal enemy, Supergirl, he definitely would. But yeah, I'm glad things are working with Alex and Kelly. Honestly, that was probably my favorite part of the episode, like just seeing her dealing with parenthood.
I just still can't get over that. It was such a dumb idea. Why would you have her do a hearing?
Like, yeah, that was one of Clark's hardest powers to control.
Exactly. If what's his name on Lewis and
Lois?
Clark,
Jordan.
Clark. Yeah, Jordan. If Jordan couldn't do it and he's a teenager, what makes you think a 4-year-old could?
She did master it. She can't necessarily control what she was hearing, but she was able to stop the fact that like Jordan was hearing too many things at once. Mm-hmm. She was able to at least focus on one thing, but it was just things that were scaring her.
Yeah.
And maybe because, I don't know, it's probably different for Jordan because he's getting like all the powers at once versus she's only tapping into one. So maybe it was just like easier for her to control. Plus Kara was doing it with her.
Yeah.
So maybe that helped. And maybe when she takes their abilities, it's not as strong. Because she's so little, she's not as strong. So maybe that's why it didn't overwhelm her like it would have done Jordan, who was a teenager. And, you know, Kryptonians are powerful as it is. So maybe because she's not of that species, it's not so overwhelming and so powerful for her. But her powers are cool. Like,
they are.
If they were to ever do like Heroes of the Future, like we use like Barry and Iris's kid because they're from the future, Oliver's daughter Mia, like I don't know, Mick hasn't, well, he got alien babies, but he can always do time travel stuff. Like that would be cool. And then they took this little girl and they did like a show set in the future of the Arrowverse with the Arrowverse children, like an Arrowverse Justice League. You got Jen and Anissa. Like that would be awesome. Like if they would do something like that. I wish they would, but I don't know. That would be my thing because I feel like that child. You know, you got 2 superheroes for parents. You definitely probably gonna grow up to be a superhero. But I'm glad they explored this storyline for those characters. That's what they deserve. Nixley.
Well, not always. I don't know. My hero. One of them's evil.
When a kid grew up evil. I mean, I haven't remember John's son. In the future, he grows up to be Deathstroke. So, I mean, hey, that was his biological son. His adopted son was the one that was the hero. Mm-hmm. So
he's one of the most wanted criminals in Japan.
Right, My Hero. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you never know, but I feel like Alex and Kelly are so pure. You know, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't allow that. Lila and Diggle are big.
He grew up to be a criminal because he was abused. So.
Well, I'm talking about Lila and Diggle. They're a little, they're military. They're a little bit more strict, and they got, you know, certain rules and stuff. So I can see them being harder on their sons. Plus, she's a girl. You know, women are different, especially when we have 2 women raising a daughter. You know, they're probably going to be more compassionate. Yeah. But you never know. But I really enjoyed this episode. I'm excited to see what they do now and what Nixley is going to do. She has a new weapon and a new ally against Kara, but it's only suiting that she kind of has people helping her because Kara got a whole team to back her up. Nixley only got Mitch, who's only so useful, but we'll see what they do. But of course, we want to hear what you guys thought.
Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to Facebook for full reaction.
And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye.
Excited, Poppy.